Hi there, we are back for another episode of Shadowbringers and we are doing the main scenario quest here in Orang at X 13.4 Y 9.6 Z 0.9 and we have to talk to Sunsun. The trolley problem. We will get a new piece of gear. The item level 409, level 76 chest gear. Sunsun is eyeing you with curiosity. Oh, valued customers, were the other mode of help? Of a fashion, they told us of a trolley that runs to Nabas Arang at least. But am I correct in thinking that there was a reason you did not do so yourself when first we asked? Yes, the gate, you see, it is impossible. Before there was a hulking thing of stone, the Talos. It opened the gate, they say. But none operate such a thing now. I do not even know if it yet exists. I do not know, but you should travel east to Mount Biran Mines. That is where the trolley controls stand. I still see miners there from time to time. If anyone knows what happened to the Talos, it would be them. Thank you. You've been a great help. We're off to Mount Biran, then let's hope that someone will be there to answer our questions. So let's go there. The scale of the track is impressive, I'll give them that. Now we only need follow it until we come to the mines. Sightseeing point. Bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanisms for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Sunsun said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Sunsun's mysterious miners to appear or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. something near the entrance to the mine's proper called Orionge's Eye. Meet us there if you find anything. Okay. Ah, it's okay. Okay. Ah, there's something useful. The benches within suggest that this must have been a passenger's car. Oddly enough, though it is clearly old, it appears to be well maintained. Next. Iron rail. Flecks of rust adorn the rails, but they nevertheless appear sturdy enough to bear the trolley without issue. Aha. Conspicuous cup. The cup is slightly warm and a fair amount of tea steeped over long, if the color is any indication, remains within. Ah, Thomas. Ah, sweet. What hast thou discerned? I see, indeed. Thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let us refrain from further discussion ere our comrades arrive. Ample evidence of recent maintenance and lukewarm tea besides. The levers for switching tracks looked like they were in good condition, so I couldn't move them myself. No ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos bears more than a passing resemblance to golems of the source, nor does it appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of Talos fragments, as well as the enormity of the mechanisms here, suggest a considerable number were once in operation. Alas, this specimen and its fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them, that they might facilitate our passage through the gate. And without the aid of the Talos, even if thou wert somehow able to unbar the trolley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else in working order? Whoever is maintaining the cars and rails must know something that we don't. Let's ask them what it is, shall we? Sweet. I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouses on the northwestern side of the tracks. While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourselves as necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. Really? Suspicious man. Wicked White, where did you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here. Of that I'm sure. Uh-huh. Speak the template. Good to hear. These two weren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Us? We're not the brigands come to take what isn't ours. Do we honestly look like we'd need to steal what, some rusted bits of iron? Don't be absurd. We are not here to rob you. A likely story. You look well. You don't look normal, that's for certain. You don't have any wares, so you're clearly no merchant. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would come all the way out here is to strip the machinery for parts. Oh, Safi, I have an idea. What if once upon a time a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth in search of her lost love, joined by her two most loyal servants, sworn to follow her unto world's end. On their journey they met a sorcerer as ancient as time itself. Moved by the lady's devotion, he offered to be their guide, and they turned up here somehow. I can only assume that you're being intentionally obtuse, but in the unlikely event that that's a serious conjecture, no. I suppose I'm a bodyguard of a sort, but we have rather larger concerns than fairy tale romances. though I would fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. Gods grant me strength. If I may, we are actually searching for a means by which to travel to Nabaz Arang. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution. I realize that we haven't gotten off to the best of starts, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again. The trolley? The trolley. You should have led with that. We are always keen to discuss the trolley. We are both engineers in training. In fact, Jarek and Sephi at your service. Technically, I'm a miner and he does repair work. But our true passion is the trolley. We are working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little in need of transport these days, but that's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of it traveling the track once again would make hearts sore. Mark my words. You'll hear to argument from us. What progress have you made thus far? Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Well, is there anything we could do to assist you? We could gather materials or help put pieces together. It's a sight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. I suppose you could speak with him if you like. We'll introduce you. Very well, our options are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Right, it looks like you'll be following us back to Twine then. So, complete. Okay. I want to have the gear for my bard, so I change the class. Use. Edit comparison. So we have the chest gear from 406 from the level 75 dungeon to 409. That was it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye!